From presidential assassinations to even ones about famous celebrities, there are Roblox games that actually exist around such tragic events, some of them far more terrifying than others. Like, for example, the JFK assassination. Like, this is an actual Roblox game with pictures detailing the horrific events of the day of the assassination. And what's crazy is that this game is for all ages, suitable for everyone. Have fun snipering. You can fight with your friends. Yeah, keep in mind that these are historical images of like a president actually dying. Like his wife is literally jumping out of the car, fleeing from the scene while the bodyguard's jumping over to protect them. Yeah, we're gonna join the game here and oh look, there's actually somebody here, okay? Well, what are you doing here? You've been caught red-handed with a sniper in your hand. Having fun? Hey, he's too shocked to even answer. Yeah, so this whole game showcases the actual events of November 22nd of 1963 when President Kennedy was in Dallas, Texas. There was many people excited to see the Kennedys as they paraded around in their limousine when suddenly there was somebody hiding in a building who took a shot at him, and now you could actually do it in Roblox as well. I don't know why this actually exists. I don't even actually like want to shoot these guns at all. I feel kind of weird doing it. And what's crazy is that this game isn't even like the worst offender. There's this other Roblox game called Assassinate John F. Kennedy Simulator, where if you play it, it's a bit more detailed. Like you literally start off on the roof, there's a sniper which you can grab, and down in the bottom is JFK himself. Again, I don't want to shoot the gun at all. It feels very weird that these Roblox games exist. Like in the past, I played a game called the JFK Experience, where again, you start off on the roof. Yes, the same one that was displayed in real life. There's people parading around, and then there's JFK in the car as well. I played other JFK games that have actually gotten banned since I uploaded the video. Like there's literally this obby about finding out who shot JFK, so you have to play through the whole game and see who killed JFK, even showcasing the real vehicle that Kennedy rode in when he was shot. And then yeah, at the end is Lee Harvey Oswald, the person who actually did kill JFK, even though he did deny responsibility for the killing. Yeah, I looked to see if that game was still playable, and it looks like it did get taken down. This place is currently under review. The creator even made a RIP Who Killed JFK obby with a picture of him crying with the tombstone of the game. He writes, "Who Killed JFK obby was more than just a friend, a colleague, or a family member. It was a beacon of warmth and kindness in a world that often felt cold and indifferent." This guy made a game about somebody dying. I don't know about this. I also don't know about this other one called JFK Roleplay. Roleplay as JFK in his car. Yet literally when you join this game, you spawn in JFK's car, the same spot that he was shot at in real life, and you just constantly die. Like, this is actually really offensive. This game was also recently made, so we'll see how long this one lasts before it gets banned. But he's not the only assassinated president that has a Roblox game, because we also have Abraham Lincoln Simulator, where you literally play as the killer, complete mission with gun, good luck, smiley face. Yeah, you literally take the role of John Wilkes Booth. Up here you can equip a gun, and you can walk around the theater, the same exact theater that Abraham Lincoln was at when he got shot at by John Wilkes Booth. Yet, so Abraham Lincoln had a private area where you could see the entire play, but John Wilkes Booth was also a famous actor who would periodically perform at this theater, so he had access to all these confidential rooms. And so that's when, on April 14th, 1865, John Wilkes Booth snuck into the area that Abraham Lincoln was sitting at and shot him in the head. John Wilkes Booth was actually able to escape the scene, and this ensued a 12-day chase until they eventually caught him and he was later killed. There's also this other game called Abraham Lincoln Experience. Experience the life of Abraham in present day, with a warning that says that this game is very realistic. But then when you join the game, you're just inside a coffin with a skeleton that's supposed to represent him and all these like Lego pieces. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. And yet these two aren't the only presidential assassination games. Like there's one made about the Trump rally that occurred where his ear got shot at. Like there's a whole animation recreated about this whole event, and I even did a whole video where I found all these games that eventually did get banned. Wait, Mr. President, get down! No. Mr. President? Oh. Wait, he had a wig on this whole time? Funny enough, this isn't even a Roblox game. I just found this game on Steam. Huh, I wonder why these types of games got banned. I mean, I still found this one called Attack the Trumps. There's that Donald Trump all over. Attack them if you hated him. And yeah, in the game, you just get an assortment of different weapons that you can use. Also, I'm not really sure why Trump lost his shirt, but yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that game was made back in 2017. And since then, the creator updated saying, I learned cyberbullying isn't right. You probably stop throwing hateful words. Be a good friend. Thumbs up emoji. Your owner. Dude, this guy owns me? I will say the whole assassination attempt is pretty crazy with like how close the bullet was on the ear, but it's still not as crazy as this next one about the famous celebrity John Lennon. Yeah, there's this game called Eliminate the Person on Roblox, but then when you join it, it actually says Eliminate John Lennon 2022. Like, why does this exist? And yeah, there's different stores where essentially John Lennon's at, and you just have to go and kill him, which I think is pretty weird. Yeah, actually Albert played this game, and you even see one of the characters with like an actual face of John Lennon. The game is just entirely crazy.
I can't bring myself to do it. Look, I had to do it. He had someone locked up here. Press H to follow him. Oh my god!
Yeah, and the reason why this whole game is just crazy is because John Lennon was actually assassinated by a fan of his. In fact, this picture was taken 5 hours before he was assassinated. And who was the person that killed him? Well, it's that person receiving his autograph right here. That was Mark David Chapman. And what's crazy is that that's not even the only John Lennon game. There's this one called John Lennon is Attacking the Burger Place, where you pretty much have to defend this whole McDonald's from John Lennon. All these John Lennon kill games are pretty weird, but this next assassination game is even more historical than the other ones. This is the tragedy of Julius Caesar, and the story is tragic for a reason. Julius Caesar was once a Roman general and statesman, and he was eventually proclaimed dictator for life. Some people did not like the amount of power that Caesar was getting, and so some of Caesar's closest friends organized a plot to assassinate him, including one of his closest friends, Brutus. So in this game, you see someone saying, I told you, beware the Ides of March, which is the date of his death. There's a Roman soldier saying to run, and then up here we have Julius Caesar and Brutus, with Caesar saying et tu Brute, which translates to you as well, Brutus. And what's crazy is that Roblox isn't the only game that's replicated this event. Assassin's Creed had a whole mission where you partake in the assassination of Julius Caesar. In the game, you do the first stabbing, and then everyone else follows suit, with the last one again being Brutus.
You too, my child. The tyrant is dead! You are free now!
Now, we don't really know what Caesar's last words actually were. This whole et tu Brute actually comes from William Shakespeare's play of Julius Caesar, but there's no actual historical evidence of Caesar ever speaking these words. There have been reports of him possibly saying, you too, child, or you too, young man, further establishing the initial betrayal of one of his closest allies. Anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.